Okay, this is a word problem example that has an inequality that's a part of what we're doing. Here's some important information as I read. We're going to make $8.50 per hour, all right, at the sub shop. Write and solve an inequality that represents the numbers of hours you need to work. Here's need to work, okay, in order to earn this much money, okay, which means I want to earn that much money or more. It could be equal to that or more, all right? And so I'm going to say it needs to be greater than or equal to 187. In order to buy a or tablet computer, all right, it needs to be larger than that much. I need to save that much money. I need to be able to work enough hours. Well, I'm making this much per hour. One way that we write $8.50 per hour is to be able to take that number and multiply by the number of hours. That's H. H, we could say, is the number of hours. You could use X, you could use whatever you want, but I'm going to use H to represent the number of hours I need to work like a certain number of hours in order to make this much money, more than or equal to that money. All right, so it's going to be $8.50 multiplied by H, right, like that. It needs to be greater than. So how do I solve that inequality? All right, I need to just say how many hours would fit into that. How many $8.50 would fit into this quantity? And so it's really a dividing relationship, right? We can probably figure this out without having to write an inequality, but if I ask you to write an inequality, I want you to practice that skill of defining your variable. What are we trying to find? It says down here how many hours will you need to work? That's our guiding question, that's our variable, that's what we want to find out. All right, so right here, these ones cancel out, and I got a calculator right here. 187 divided by $8.50 is 22. So the way this would work is we would have H left on this side, greater than or equal to, stays the same. We didn't divide by a negative, and this would equal 22 hours. Right, like that. Looks like it works out to be kind of an even number there, so that's nice. $8.50 per hour, and you're going to have to work 22 hours in order to save up that much money if that's all you're spending your money on. All right, hopefully that, we're going to go over some more of these type of questions, because this is where we tend to have a little bit of trickiness.